Welcome to the Queen of the Hill. Beautiful Labor Day weekend. It's going to be 100 degrees. We're at the Mad Apple Burger and Billiard. And today we've got Michelle Leach and Kelly Nickl. Yeah, my volume's too low. Test 1, test 2. I'm number 2 over there, Kendall. Just slide me up a little bit. 1, 2, 1, 2. That's mine's off. Test 1. Oh, well, that'll do. All right. Hey, let me start over. So now you can turn me back down. All right. Welcome to the Queen of the Hill on this beautiful Labor Day weekend. 100 degrees. It's going to be a scorcher. Patrick just walked in. He's going to be in the Jesters. Great
Why
match
does he look
today.
like a golfer today?
Yeah, he's got like the camo. He doesn't want to be seen.
I know he looks kind of like a golfer. He looks like he's going to golf.
It's the Marine jersey. So he's ready. So Michelle Leach, is that right?
Michelle Leach, yep.
Versus Kelly Nickl. And Kelly Nickl's the current queen. They chose.
She's not, actually.
Oh, she said she was. That's why Michelle chose the game.
Did Cheryl lose?
I guess so. Last
No.
week.
Cheryl played against Sean last week. So Cheryl must have needed off this week.
When I asked it, yeah, that's why I get confused, because they should have leg for the game type then. But
Wait, what's going on? Why is my head cut off? Why is your head cut off?
you have to lean back.
What?
Yeah, you got to lean
No
back.
way. Oh, wait, that's another guy.
Lean back, get comfortable,
Oh, yeah, that's
get
better.
your seat in a upright position, and be prepared to take off.
All right, they're playing 10 ball, right? You said that?
Yeah, I feel like I keep getting interrupted. Yeah, 10 balls the game, race to 7, no 3 foul rule, BCAPL rules, cue ball fouls only. That's pretty much the intro.
Are you done?
I think so.
Just kidding. Okay, so they broke, and looks like nothing. Safety here, probably. Or do you play go aggressive, play the 1-5, pull it off the rail?
I think first game, I mean, you could do like a two-way
Oh.
there, right?
See, Randy knows what's going on. Good morning, Randy. That's a good shot.
Yeah, Cheryl didn't play for 2 weeks. So that means Kelly is the queen. Correctamundo. Good. I thought I had something right. Those are great licorice.
Yeah,
We should get sponsored by them.
Good idea. We are sponsored by.
We're sponsored by a lot.
Picked up good pool sponsor, though. Nice shot.
Yeah, I mean, we currently picked up Tome.
Was that?
Town.
She just shot it in. Just trying to figure out what that was. She just didn't like the 210 there?
Yeah, she just went for like full speed blast-a-rooney.
I think. Did she know she was on the 2 or not?
I don't know. I'd wait. There. Now I got to swap a route.
Yeah, it's definitely going to take me a little while to get used to that.
Well, the good thing is you got the preview. So you never transition if you don't like it. That's the goal. There goes Ron.
Taking a look. Oh, yeah, Ron, our main man.
It's nice to see Michelle back. I haven't seen her for, I don't know, 3-4 months.
Yeah, she always gives a good match.
She's serious.
Yeah.
She knows how to play. She's been playing for a while. I'll see if I'll bring up the questionnaire. We'll go through that a little later for everybody.
I think that was bad. 5 first. And she knows it. Oh. Boy, am I doing good today.
They get the
Not
point.
awake yet.
Well, the one thing I enjoy about watching some other streams, there you go.
She moved it already anyways.
I have no clue. There's always some drama. There's always something going on.
Well, they are queens after all.
I mean, queens are the most important. I mean, really, chess queen is the most powerful
Oh yeah,
on
way
the
more
board.
powerful than a king, really.
Yeah, the king's like handicapped.
Envelope for sure.
But
Envelope.
he just moves like one step. He hobbles. He hobbles one square at a time.
Yeah, the queen gets to do whatever she wants.
Yeah.
If you notice, that's
Yeah.
the rule.
Anywhere,
Yeah, anywhere.
kill anyone. Anti-enveloped. I think the humor is acceptable there. I don't know too many guys that would be.
It's not the
Butthurt.
guys I'm worried about.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Well, it's a compliment to the queens.
Now I'll envelope myself.
All right, let me see if I can get these questionnaires up.
All right, so shooting at the two, I mean, I guess you're probably playing that 3-4-8. They're all kind of in. Could bank the 3 also. Bank 3 back.
So we got
What a shot there by Michelle. Really nice bank. Broke out the 4 too. I don't know if that was intended or not, but it worked out perfect. Go back to that bank if we get a second. She's going to look, so we'll watch it. We're going to miss her shot, but we're going to see that one again. Well, we didn't miss it, so here we go. I think she's one of those that I think plays above her number.
I mean, that was a good hit. Came out enough.
Really good hit there. Holy cow. She had really nice control on that shot.
I remember playing her in a bunch of weeklies, and she would focus like no other. I mean, really, just shut everything out,
Yeah.
focus in. Oh,
Just a little
lot
bit
of
wide.
that was a lot of inside. It seemed like maybe not off the 9. Hard to tell.
I'll tell you, she was hitting that shot really well. That's the last 2 shots she hit with inside like that to kind of come around. So I think she was feeling pretty confident there. Kelly popping that 8 off the rail. She ends up with a pretty good angle here, I think.
You could slow roll this in.
Well, she hung up. I don't know if she can see it, though. Oh, caught the top of Michelle's head. I guess that's not the shot we're going to go with.
You know, I have noticed people have been sitting closer and closer to the edge of the seat and moving the chair further and further away. I don't.
We should adjust that maybe. Can we go higher with the...
No, it's as high as it goes. Plus, I mean, anything over here, you're getting the back of them anyway.
Oh.
So typically, only the head of the table works well. I've noticed. That's why I think the positioning when we go to Shaw's is going to be pretty awesome. We're going to be at the foot of both tables.
Yeah.
And playing back and forth, juggling between 4 pros, trying to get the best shots we can.
Good morning, Cheryl. Good morning, Jackie. Nice to see you, ladies, even though you're not here.
I think last time I slid the chair over a little closer to the table and I moved the tripod out. But then you got that swinging door. It's like a little puzzle.
she's definitely hooked up behind it. If you look at the overhead, you can definitely see that she's. Oh, look at she's kicking. No way. I don't think you can hit that this way. Maybe she can. Holy cow, she hit
Wow.
that great.
Unbelievable.
Kelly has made me eat my words. Good shot.
And Michelle's shooting. I see.
It's a good hit.
Beautiful hit.
Yeah, it's Michelle's shot, but I mean,
Right,
that was just a great.
I got the stuff all ready now, finally. We got Michelle's questions and answers.
I'll tell you what, Michelle's starting in a place where I can tell this is going to be a match. I think her stroke looks good. So well, she ended up in the middle there.
Yeah, that's always the 50-yard line.
Which way do you cut this?
I like cutting into the bottom right with a little bit of stun draw.
Okay. Yeah, it's tough to back cut this a little bit. It's easy to undercut it, back cutting it.
Plus, I feel like I can control the cue ball a little bit. You don't want to roll that into the side or anything with top or. It's a tough shot, though. I got to get some tape.
Oh, not quite. She's going to leave it a little
that
tricky.
was close, though.
Going to leave Kelly a bank here, I think, unless she's feeling real good and wants to cut this up in the corner.
I'll be honest, I don't mind that. You know, after missing, I'd feel like that's an acceptable position. There's a chance that you'll still get back up to the 10.
She did go for the corner. She's going to leave it hang, though. Michelle with should be able to just roll this ball in, I think.
Yeah, I like doing that.
Oh, and Jackie, by the way, my name is not Cheryl.
It reminds me of Airplane. Don't call me Shirley.
That's a good shot. Finishes it out.
Well, the first game goes to Michelle.
Race to 7 here, right?
I do believe 10 ball is 7. That's what I put on the scoreboard. Probably should double check that before we go too far. I got to get some duct tape.
That works really good.
Yeah.
Can't you just take this out of here? We'll hold that.
Too big.
Oh, it is too big. Yeah. Well, that was a good
I'll get a little duct tape. You know, and honestly, I think this is going to be a non-issue because we're getting a different camera anyway.
Yeah.
So we'll bring both.
Wait, what? Oh. Okay, I know.
I hope you know. We talked about it all week.
What are you talking about, man?
This is going to be. Oh, she did mark her score. We're going to have to show her to mark her score. She put her name in.
She'll remember.
Just remember it's 1 in case this comes down to some kind of weird
Where's this?
argument. People unplug them on both sides and charge their phones, and then they die.
I want to know who, because
hopefully that's a non-issue, because I'm not 100% sure, but
no, I know, Jackie. I was giving you a hard time. You're supposed to say hi, Kendall. It's all right. Say hi to Cheryl.
pretty open break.
Yeah, nothing down. Getting to the 2 might be a little bit tricky.
Yeah, unless you're Fed or Gorst.
I think you could just run all the way to the top rail up and come back and bump the 5. That would be my goal here, I think. I've got like one of those like claws that hold the phone with the long. That would work great.
Yeah, we'll make sure we bring all that.
Reminder: score is 1-0. Kelly. Oh, look at that! She took it in the corner, and Michelle started with the first game. That was a heck of a shot right there, and she got shape. So she's got a good shot here. Just roll up, make the 2. Trick to these is you don't want to hit them very hard. Tom Fouché.
Good old Tom. Nice to see him back in the pool hall.
It is. Oh, look at playing smarter.
That is smart. And trying to leave a 210.
She's got a nice carom there if she does get ball in hand, but I'm pretty sure you're going to see Michelle get a good hit here at minimum.
I mean, that is strategy right there.
Hey, did you say how they picked the game?
She picked a card.
Yeah, right. She had the 8, 9, and the 10, right?
Yeah, playing cards,
Yep,
like poker
playing cards.
cards. She had those 3 cards, and
Didn't care.
she shuffled them up and then just picked one.
It's the right way to do it, I guess.
Oh, yes.
Oh, see, now I get to miss the hug. Okay. It's a good hit. Uh-oh.
No, okay. Pretty good return. I'm not seeing an easy shot here. All right, the
Looks like she might play
queens.
this off the 3. Nope. Uh-oh. Setting her up. See what Michelle can do here.
Yep,
Rick White, I agree.
6, 7, and 8. So 10 ball is raised to 7. We have that correct.
What? We did something right?
I guess. That's why I had to double check it. I was like, I can't believe it. Well, we don't want to get down to 7 and then be like, oh, wait a minute, you guys have one more game to play or something. That would be that'd be drama on Facebook. I think 2 to the 3. Got a nice bump on the 4.
Real nice, yeah.
I think the easier way to go is to just
Uh-oh. Hold on.
maybe go a little wider out. Hopefully it'll.
She may have gotten herself behind that ball. Take a look here for a second.
Always be prepared to switch. You never know if the thing's going to freak out. Yeah, it worked a lot better for me. I don't know.
It's not me. You're the one running it. What are you
No,
talking about?
It's AI. It does its own thing. You don't have to touch nothing.
Oh, yeah. See, Jackie's got it figured out. She's got it on the TV. That's the only way to watch
Oh,
really, if you
yes.
can. But
Kick back.
Obviously, you can watch on your phone. But
Comfortable chair. Coffee in
it's a
hand.
good hit. She's going to get away with this, too. It's going to sit up behind the 5, I believe. I don't know. Maybe not. Might have left up the 410 even.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a 410 combo.
The proverbial silver platter.
Yes.
Well, I don't know. This is probably like copper platter.
I mean, this is a tough shot.
Still valuable. It is tough.
I think I'd swing at it, though.
If you can see it, yeah, I think you got to play it. Because I don't think the 4 goes. Might, though. Just overcuts the 10 a touch. And going to leave her a window, I believe. Close. I think she's going to come up on the wrong side of this 5, though, if she hits it like she is.
Oh.
No hit. Going to leave Kelly ball in hand.
That's an opportunity to tie this match up.
Take the 4 off the 6 in the side just to get the 6 out of there, you think? Stop shot for the 5. I kind of like that.
Yeah, I mean, with ball in hand, you got to keep it simple.
Right? I mean, stop shot, 4
Right.
off the 6, pushes the 6 kind of. I mean, I know the 6 goes in the side from that end of the table, but I don't know. I think I like pushing it out of there. Get the wrong angle on that 6, and it becomes a problem.
Yeah, and you got to get back
fast.
to the 7
Right.
from the 6.
Right.
Not the easiest of shots.
I mean, it plays a pattern too, you know, as long as you get high enough on the 6 that you can cut it in the side and get over. But I think I would really debate shooting this 4 off the 6.
I mean, the 6 could get in trouble too. But as long as you leave an angle on the 5 to go back towards that side of the table, you're probably okay.
Both are playable. Maybe I think ultimately I would probably do what she's doing. It's hard to say, though. Good angle here.
Yeah.
I think could have used maybe just a touch more so she doesn't have to work so hard to get to the high side of the 6. But, I mean, too, you could back cut the 6 on the side, come to the 8 ball side of the 7, too.
Oh.
Or just missed.
Tried to see, she wanted the angle to get to the 6 and kind of forced it.
Well, that's why I think, yeah, I don't know. It was definitely a playable run, but depending on how confident you were, you might have taken that 4
Right.
initially. Because now Michelle has a perfect angle to do exactly that, so she should be able to just kind of slide up table here. I wouldn't work too hard here. More or less a stop shot. Try and get a little closer to the 6. She's going forward. Don't get too straight. Yeah. Wrong side, but she can still follow through and play the rail out. Well, she banked that 7
Yeah.
before pretty easy, so maybe she played for that.
Both these players aren't afraid of banking.
We have a couple of juniors here today, the true loyalists. Well, we got a new one, actually, that just showed.
Who's that?
His name is Jude.
Very
He's
cool.
the young man over there with the Mad Apple hat on. His pa brought him in. They both bought matching hats.
That's
Got 'em all
awesome.
set up. Kelly left this. She's going to back cut it into the side, which I think is smart for where she's sitting. Don't undercut it. And going to leave Michelle another opportunity.
Opportunity knocks. 30 minutes on the second game.
What was that? What?
You told me to start keeping statistics.
That's
the
the one you're
statistic.
going to keep?
That's the one.
Oh, they're going to love that statistic.
Yeah.
You just wait. You'll get messages. Kelly and Michelle.
I've already gotten yelled at.
Have you?
Well, Kelly ran
can't-
out the
I
door
can't believe it,
for a
honestly.
break, and I said she's going on a smoke break, but she doesn't smoke anymore. So her mom got a little, possibly, her mom may have gotten upset hearing that. I don't think she said anything, though, if I remember the story correctly. But I wanted to clear the air that Kelly did not go out and smoke.
Oh. I haven't seen her smoke at least for 3 months. No,
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I don't know either. It
Yeah.
could have been years. I just assume when a pool player runs out,
Right.
it's for a little sunshine.
I'll envelope myself because that wouldn't be a funny joke. Um,
Couple more voting sessions.
so real quick, my ma, I call her to find out whether the roofer's coming over to her house, and she proceeds to nice shot.
Wow.
Wow, was that something? Nice shot, Michelle.
Maybe she'll get the score. See if she'll figure this
Let's
out.
take a look at this combo again. Holy cow. I mean, she hit that.
That is tough. And
That's
she
a
hit it
tough
hard,
shot.
too.
Well, she didn't want to hang it.
Right.
She surely didn't. Wow. I mean, dead center hole, too.
Boom.
Nice shot.
That's the way it should be done.
Anyway, so I'm asking her about roof, and she proceeds to pick up the phone, tell me immediately I'm on speaker, and I'm like, well, with who? And she says my niece, Jamie.
Oh.
She's an older, they're 24, 25.
Okay.
Whatever. So I proceed to say, so you mean I shouldn't say F or S on speaker? And there's
Sure.
like a whole room full of people there that were listening to me. So
not just
everybody
the two.
cracked up. No.
Yeah, people put people on speakerphones a lot.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing.
Here, do you want to listen to my conversation?
Yeah, in line at Starbucks.
Right.
Yeah.
No affiliation between us and Starbucks.
No, we're hoping to get a sponsorship by Starbucks. They make great coffee.
So,
We're not actively pursuing anything, but
So, have you ever been to the Starbucks here? I've told this story before, but I love it so much. The girl, actually, when you pull up, she's like, welcome to the West College Avenue Starbucks, your caffeination destination. How are you brewing today? Have you ever been there? For
No,
that? Oh, it's amazing.
I refuse.
I laugh so hard. I almost want to laugh at her. But
Well, over at what's the other place? Scooters.
yeah, Scooters.
Yeah, when you
The one
make
that's
your
not
order.
as good, but just as expensive.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Like, you think you're going to get a deal by going to like a little hut?
Not a
no,
deal.
not at all. But they
That
say
Karuba coffee no,
that's expensive too.
It's expensive, but it's actually better.
Yeah, they're in all the airports.
Yeah,
they're
very good.
top notch, as far as I know. But they tell you to scoot around, at Scooters.
Oh, I get
Yeah,
it.
It's like a weird thing they always say. Please scoot around.
Yeah.
And then
I
they're
don't like that they ask. I mean, who here wants to give their name to the person at the drive-thru? Me?
They
No.
don't ask. Not
They-
at Scooters.
They do at Starbucks.
Well, that's because you're in. Oh,
Oh, no.
really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Could we get a name for the order? Like it matters.
Yeah.
I'm number 3.
Yeah.
This is the only time I want to be looked
Can
at
I-
as a number.
Can I give you my social security number instead? Let's make
Oh,
sure
here comes
that
Michelle.
the right
What's up?
coffee is getting.
Oh, I thought she was coming here.
She does need to learn the scoreboard, though. She only thinks she has one.
Oh.
I guess I can push that again for her.
That's all right. We got it. Uh-oh.
I think maybe she only marked it as one. So we're going to have to, maybe the break. I don't want to wait till the end, right? That could cause some drama. We'll have to tell her she's got 2. And everybody who's watching should know that. Michelle's up 2-0 in a race to 7. 10 ball. Just to summarize everything. Michelle Fisher Gonzalez Alexander Leach. That's her full name.
What?
Yeah.
No, I know that.
Is it Leach or Lech?
Leach.
Okay. Just want to make
It's
sure
like
before
Leach
I say
Corporation,
it too
the
much.
truck company.
Ah, yes. Does she own that?
That'd be good. No, that's her married name. So Alexander is what we knew her as before.
And Gonzalez and Fisher.
Gonzalez, really. Yeah, I guess all of them.
That's a lot. I mean, she wrote it down, and she's got a little smiley face. So obviously the humor is welcome.
Oh, I don't think it's funny at all.
Well, you're going to
Yeah,
have to put
no.
in a complaint. We have a complaint box here at the Mad Apple. You have to put money in an envelope and throw it in the league box with the title Juniors
Fun.
Donation.
Yeah, right.
The bigger the amount, the more we take you seriously.
All right, who's walking through our area?
I wanted to put the ropes up. I just forgot.
Twice.
I think do they have a? Oh well,
She's helping.
So what happens is, and this is kind of an interesting thing, is they do orders through, and it's like, how do you not put your order in, for a drink or a refill on coffee without interrupting the other
We
player?
should just give them their own tablet.
Oh, well, train them how to find everything.
Oh, nothing to it.
Yeah.
It's easy.
I could click a lot of buttons on that. Give me a 16-ounce ribeye. Doesn't cost anything. Just clicking it in that little tablet until the bill comes. She's got the sunglasses on the head, styling, profiling, scratching.
No. There goes the cue ball.
Ball in hand. Think she's going to go for the 210? No.
I do not.
I wouldn't.
You would?
I would not. I mean, with the 7 there, probably. I don't know. Does the 7 go on the side?
I think the 4 might go off the 7. It's
Wait.
close, though. It's
From
really
this angle,
close,
the 10
actually.
looks completely different. I would not. I thought it was about 2 inches closer. Beautiful shot.
I like the angle here. Well, but I was thinking she was going to go for the 4 off the 7. But if that was the plan, it's kind of wrecked here unless she hits this real light and spins it.
Well, on the
She
7.
did, actually. It's a pretty good try.
Ooh, short side. Look at that. Now, do you think the 7 goes in the side? It's hard to tell from these camera angles.
No,
I
I
always
don't.
think they don't, and then they do.
Patrick, that 7 does not go in the side pocket.
Yeah, that was kind of a thing he always liked to do. Shoot him in the side.
If Patrick will cut this ball in the side pocket, I will give him $10.
It's hard
Well,
to tell.
Not this one, the 7 ball.
5 in the corner, 6 off the 7 then?
It does, however, fairly easily come down here. You should have like a list of just like BS numbers that you read off when people ask that.
Oh, what cameras do you use for the stream?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's the Nikon
Kodak
6,
Super 8.
Right. Nikon 620V.
Yeah.
Write that down.
Yeah. Maybe we should try. I don't know. I think it's all the same nowadays, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, what people can't seem to figure out is the overhead view ever. And that we owe to Matt Kitzman. Matt Kitzman came up with this camera for this particular thing. So
yeah, he was in that line of business. Not anymore, believe it or not. Yeah. He's doing something else now.
Oh.
But he's still a knowledgeable person.
Double kiss in the corner pocket. You know that shot?
I don't like it. I saw it just recently on YouTube from like Charivari or one of those
believe
guys.
it or not, this shot goes fairly often. This one, man, if she can, well, 2 rails. She's trying.
No.
Did she try and cut it in the side?
I think she just miscued. I don't know what she was trying.
I didn't see it. She called it back by her hand.
Oh no. Well, Michelle's got a.
Pretty sure she was trying to get so much on there.
I mean, if Michelle can clean this up, that's 3-0. That's a commanding lead against Kelly. That's the first time anyone's been up.
I actually don't mind going this way. I like that better than shooting it the other way.
Yeah, I don't like going past the pocket.
Yeah, she can move that over as much as she likes. She can put it just so
just draw it back 6 inches and you're good to go.
Yep.
Easier said than done. I think I'd put the cue ball a little closer to the rail.
In the pocket a little bit. Maybe.
Yeah.
You could move it a little closer in general. And
you just don't want to
back cut this shot.
Yeah, because this could still scratch if you do something weird. Oh, she went forward.
She talked herself out of that.
Yeah, for sure. Well, Kelly's got to be like
golfing.
breathing.
There is no water.
There's never water.
Right? There's no pocket.
It's mostly just grass.
Trees are 80% air.
Yeah, that is true. I never thought of that. My son's golfing, and I think I'm going to pick it up now that we got a family member that's successful enough to golf.
Yeah. What?
He's only 23.
Oh.
He's already mingling with the rich folk.
Oh, yeah.
He's doing well.
I don't know.
But I'm going to get a
they're
lesson
slumming
from him.
at golfing too.
Yeah, you could. I mean, I don't know if I can handle paying $300 just to go there or whatever it is. Isn't it pretty expensive for tee time for like 4 people? I mean, can you get away with 12, 20, $30 or
honestly, I haven't gone in a couple of years, but I think it's like $40 for 18 on an average.
so
course.
double that since it's been a few years for you.
Yeah, well, probably right.
So if you go to a local course, one that's not private, you could probably get away with maybe $50 a person for maybe 9 holes.
$20 for 10 dilly bars. How ridiculous is that?
Yeah, that's no good.
What kind of world do we live
Oh
in?
no. This is a shot.
Yeah, she's not going to be happy about that one.
This is one of those shots that you can get a little nervous on, being that it's kind of the game winner.
Well, I'm surprised Kelly missed this shot because
Yeah, she normally doesn't.
that shot normally
She moved
in
a lot.
the hole.
There was a little bit of movement on the forward stroke.
I noticed that in Michelle's stroke when we were behind
A little
the angle
wobble.
behind. Yeah, when she was wobbling a little bit.
That's kind of her aiming technique.
Is that like CTE?
Yeah.
Move edge to edge.
No comment. Envelope. Well, if we make any jokes, someone will get offended somewhere.
Well,
I don't know.
like nobody's allowed an opinion.
Not anymore.
I don't care.
No,
Nice shot,
I've never
though.
tried CT, so I don't really know. But I do know that you get down and then you change the angle, and then there's invisible CT where you get down like Tyler Steyer with the angle already in mind, so you don't see him moving his angle. But Matt Strong will get down and move his angle. So both two good players. If
Yeah.
you're interested in CTE, talk to Matt Strong
Right.
and talk to Tyler Steyer, and then obviously
To me, it's
shuff
just
it.
a way to put it into words.
Yes.
I mean, that's all it is. I think a lot of people actually see it that way. They just don't realize what they're seeing.
It's kind of neat, though, the way it's like automatic based on the angle. I don't know. I would love to get a lesson on it, but I don't know if I would change. I'm too old.
You don't know sign language.
Quiet. Ball in hand.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so now she's got 3, and let's.
Why don't you wait? Why don't you? We'll
Should I do it right
see-
now?
No, we're going to
Okay.
see if she actually moves it. Because she could be moving it right after you do.
I think she's 1 behind. I think she only thinks she has 2 right now.
Let's find out if she moves it.
Yep, she's not moving it.
Well, what the world?
What a good big picture view. By the way, we appreciate everybody who's here on this beautiful Labor Day. It's hot. I mean, who wants to really be outside when it's this hot?
No kidding.
But we're trying to bring you more of the player angle. We're doing the best we can. We've got some camera angles. We got some new tech.
We're still learning.
Yeah.
I'm for sure still learning because this is my first time with this camera.
And I believe we're taking a couple weeks off for preparation for the Jason Shaw's US 1 Billiards Tournament in September. So
Matchroom qualifying
Yep.
event. Yeah.
Matchroom qualifying, US 1 Billiards. It's the Q Lee's tournament.
Did you see the letter to the players for Matchroom?
Oh,
You obviously did. It's all over the internet.
yeah, I don't know. And
Kudos. Is
what
all
I
gotta
don't understand
say.
is there's people that are sticking up for
Oh,
the
no,
WPA, and
no, they're-
maybe I need to know more about it before I say anything. Because
they're. I
yeah, I don't know. Be
think it's
careful.
suicide is what I
Yeah,
think it
exactly.
is.
Why would you ever do that to the company that's trying to build pool more than anyone else in the world?
Right.
How are you
It's-
going to talk?
Yeah, it's like
Nonsense.
the politician that comes in and
Right.
says,
It's like we haven't done anything for 15
Yeah,
years, but
right.
we're going to make sure you can't.
right, this
You know?
year we're gonna make the difference.
Well, you know what? It's good for pool, right?
Yeah,
A little drama, a little competition. Maybe it'll wake them up, and who knows what'll happen.
yeah, that's right. That's exactly it too. It'll be better for the pool players in the long run, unless of course it gets out of hand and people's egos.
Well, that's why
really
I
get
think
in
they're
the way.
publicly showing things so that there's no secret, drama going on. It's like everybody knows.
If it's about the players, you put it in front of the players and you let us decide. You don't.
Oh, that'll be
in my
ball in hand.
opinion, to tell a pro player that he can't play an event or he won't won't be welcome at your event is out of hand. It's ridiculous.
Exactly. And I don't understand how you can do that. I mean, that's not even what is this? Like some kind of I'm not even going to say it. I'm just going to like
It's like
this
it's like,
is America.
What, you guys are going to run events every other week?
Yeah.
We can't do that many events.
Yeah. So we're not going to let you play. I mean, we're supposed to be free, and we're building the sport. You can't lock people down that are trying to make a living.
It's
You know,
crazy.
I saw Sky Woodward doing an interview last night at the Texas, whatever they got going on there. They got like $18,000 into Calcutta for Shane Van Boening. Crazy stuff. I think those players had to choose between playing Turning Point and that, which is kind of funny. And the money seems to be at this Texas place with Molina Mike and those guys. But long story short, Sky Woodward was talking about family and how hard it is to play pool and to leave his child and wife, and go play. And then, he's going to get kicked in the what because he can't play here and play there. Like, they don't want to hear that stuff. They're barely making a living.
All right. It's silliness. The whole
I'll leave it
thing-
at that.
Yeah, the whole thing is just silliness because why do you want to put yourself in a position where they either choose you or the new people?
Yes.
I mean, why?
Dreamcatcher. It's all over Facebook. Is there an easy summary for what
No, he
happened?
said that happened with WPBA.
Oh, thank you. I'm further away from the chat, and I'm getting old.
What's going on, Dreamcatcher?
Is that the women's or? I don't even know what See, a lot of these acronyms I've never heard of, and all of a sudden they're getting popular now because of Matchroom. They should be thanking them.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. You can't go and play in that $1 million event. You have to play in our 200,000.
Yeah,
never let
and if you go to theirs, then you can't play in ours anymore.
Ever.
I don't know if that's factual. Is that really what it was?
Boo boo.
Man, that would suck.
That is what it is.
Wow. See, I didn't want to speak up too much because I didn't do a lot of,
I
for all I know, it's just we only have half the picture. But I'm with Matchroom. I believe they're doing an amazing job. And I can't wait for Moscone Cup every year. Every year. Honestly, I think Moscone Cup should be in Vegas twice a year. Twice, and then go to Europe because all the Americans go to Europe and fill the place. So we have is that going to cause drama?
I'm gonna start telling people that come to my restaurant to eat that if they go eat anywhere else, I will not let them eat here ever again.
That's a good analogy. Like McDonald's and Burger King.
Yeah.
If you eat at McDonald's, you can't eat at Burger King anymore. What? No. I'll go get a Whopper, and then I'll go get a Big Mac. And then I'll come to Mad Apple and get a good burger.
No, we don't have Good Burger. We have Mad Apple Burgers. Good Burger is a movie, I think.
It is. Yeah. And I like the new bun recipe thing that you guys have put in place a couple of months ago. What are those? The
rewards?
The buns that you use for the hamburgers are so much softer and awesomer now.
Our brioche,
Yeah.
I redid them.
That's what it was. I didn't know the name. I'm not
changed
fancy.
the recipe.
I just go to Walmart and pick buns out of the aisle 2.
What's going on, Al? Happy Labor Day to you too.
Al Jordan. Oh, don't forget we have the Sunday tournament coming up in 1 hour. So if anybody's interested, it is open. Also, there will be a Monday 9-ball on Labor Day.
You got to beat me. I'm coming.
That's easy. I've done it.
I took second.
I can finally say that.
I took second.
Even though you
times I
gave it to
played.
me. Yeah. You should take first. What are you taking? Who are you taking second
keep
to?
getting my butt kicked in the end. I don't know.
Well, there are a lot of good players. Let's not down shadow or downplay
no,
any
Taylor
of the
double dipped me last week.
Yeah.
I beat Taylor. I put him in the
Taylor.
collar.
We got Ray.
I beat Ray last week.
You got Pork. And I know I'm missing a lot of good 600 David Searing.
Searing series.
All very tough players. If you want to play good players and get better, you got to come here. If you're the best person in your pool hall, you're in the wrong pool hall.
Right.
I've heard that somewhere.
It's a good saying. Right,
But you're not going to
five
get any
ball
better.
across side, draw this straight back to where she is would be the ideal world. I think she's
After this
drawn.
game, I'm going to go check the scoreboard.
Good idea.
Because it
Maybe
is
it's
3.
broken.
Everybody out there, we should definitely
Great
know.
shot. Really nice shot
Beautiful.
there, Kelly.
Excellent
She's still got
shape.
a little bit of trouble with that 9-10. It is not a horrible combo, but definitely something you got to watch.
Oh, well, you know, I mean, she's a little upset about it, but
At least
It
she
didn't
didn't
hurt
leave
her.
it there.
Right.
I mean, if she would have left it hanging, I think you'd be a little more upset.
I'm trying to get for now. Do you have an event going in the back?
No. That's for the first time in history, we've been ahead of the game. So basically, nice try.
Yeah.
Basically, we told MH about the weekend event that we have next weekend coming up to make sure you remembered. He called in a panic and made Mason move it at like 3 o'clock in the morning. And it didn't need to be moved for this weekend.
Well, he probably figured he was going camping. And
Glamping.
yeah, well, you know.
Oh, wow. What in the
Opened
world
everything
happened
up.
there?
Oh,
no,
no.
it didn't.
I didn't
Jeez.
see where the 10 was going.
Oh, yeah, crazy. That was unlucky.
Very unlucky.
Watch that one more time because she's got some work to figure out here. Well, she's looking at the kick shot. She's trying to figure out if she wants to kick it in that corner. 10 doesn't go across side, does it, if you hit it right? Hard to say.
I mean, all you can really do is kick and try to make the 8 in the bottom left. That was a good hit.
Good
I saw
hit,
it on
yeah.
the overhead. I really love that delay. Gives you that second replay without having to do a replay.
Right.
I do believe. Feel like I'm in the 1800s when I say that. That the 8 goes cleanly. I would just be rolling this in with a thin cut. Let the cue ball naturally come out a little bit. You've got options.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter what side of the 9 you're on here on this shot. You just don't want to be dead straight in.
And she is dead straight.
She's okay.
It definitely makes it tougher, though. This definitely, I mean,
Yeah.
so now you got to use top or draw.
I would draw it down the rail.
Just kind of bring it back.
Well, she went across one time, so that's a good shot.
But see, by getting straight on that
More,
9,
more.
there was a little bit of a risk there, scratching in the side even. Now this 10 ball, she's off the rail. I don't think the side pocket's going to impede the bridge. You just got to get down and visualize the ball going in and follow through.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that table there really is bad for the stream.
What's that?
The table in the background being stored.
Oh, yeah.
You got nowhere else to put it.
Well,
I wonder if we could put a skirt on it. Make it like a table.
maybe plaid.
Yes. Well, that'll be
Hey.
the first game for Kelly. So this should be 3-1. I'm going to go out there quick.
Okay, go. Are you fast enough? I don't know. Let's see. Cue ball control sometime. Oh, hi, Ryan. How are you? And got on a team with the best player. Will get many practice games with him and also able to watch always. Yeah. Yeah, it's always good. Play with people you can learn from. All right, Kelly to break. Nothing going, but I don't think she left Michelle much of a shot.
Well, we can have you run the tournament. All right.
Oh, well, she almost had it.
So she was scoring her games on the ball count.
Oh, I see.
And the ball count is for one pocket and bank pool, which we've not showcased yet, but the scoreboard does do.
I don't know. It's funny.
Our AI.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
I better shut that camera off.
Can you imagine our AI camera's going a little crazy today? We can't talk too much about it. We're doing a test for a company, and it's a prototype, so it's not perfect yet. But I am doing a showcase today for it. So I'm going to have to do some
nice.
pictures and some video, and we're going to have to give some examples. So I feel like I'm behind on my homework, They keep asking me for it. Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I thought it was going to sit. Well, in Shenzhen, China, they had a typhoon. So everything's been slowed down. And I think I think it's gone, it's over and everybody's fine. But
the entire continent is okay?
Well, it's just Shenzhen.
Sure?
I don't know what they had going on. I mean, it's not on our news.
It's probably not even on theirs.
Yeah. Never happened.
Just saying.
I mean, for those that don't know, Shenzhen, China is like a computer hacker, tinkers.
Right, they rob all the technology and build it there.
And it's like a marketplace. Like you can walk around and get chips for anything and build anything for like pennies on the dollar. Very cool stuff.
No hit. Kelly's getting a chuckle out of that. I'd be curious. So everybody out there who's listening, if you feel like it, like this guy here said, Cue Ball Control sometimes said that he played with the best player. I want to know who their best player is. So in
oh yeah, name names. Let us know.
Name names. Let's hear them. Yeah.
Hey Ray.
Be curious if I recognize any of them.
I would think you probably would. Anyone who's labeled the best player is probably well known enough.
Well, I mean, when I started playing, the best player was a barroom player.
Yes. Well, there was just valley tables. There wasn't a lot of tournaments going on.
It's all gambling. Kelly trying to create some distance, which she did well.
Yeah, this is a tough shot. And the 5-10 is always going to be an issue.
Well, we're going to see Kelly try and deal with it because I think she'll make these first couple. See what she tries to do with that 5-10.
And then it crashes. See, so I talked to him about it. They designed it for phones only, and I was like, "Hey, you guys got to make this work for tablets." I said, "That's my."
Yeah, right. How am I supposed to do booth work without? Can't do that on a phone.
I mean,
It's just too tiny.
my hands are twice the size of theirs.
True.
So, I'm also
Just
using.
send him a picture of your hand next to the phone,
Yeah,
next to
like
their
how
hand.
do I click?
Right.
I like it.
Look at these sausages on the
Yeah.
end of my hands. Safety? Nope, not quite.
I think that opened up, but you still have an issue with the 5.
This is actually a perfect angle if Michelle knows this shot to draw back and kind of pinch between the 10 and the 5.
I always screw these up.
Usually fairly accurate at this shot.
Yeah, I mean you gotta know where you're gonna hit the cue ball and stay with it and follow
I
through.
think she's just going to pocket the 4. Doesn't look like she's digging down at all. Maybe.
Oh, she tried,
She
yeah.
did, yeah.
Not too bad, not too bad.
Right idea. She ended up I don't know what you do here. Safety, maybe.
Yeah, I'd play it safe. Hit the bottom of the 4 to the top rail in the image. Just have the cue ball sail somewhere down behind maybe the 8 or the 9, depending on how soft you can hit this. Yep, just like that.
Michelle's not much of a safety player. I think you're going to see her bank this ball back by her. See, that shows my limited knowledge. Like, to me, a tablet's just a phone.
I figured it out for him. It's a sizing issue. It's a scaling issue.
Oh.
It's like it goes off the screen a little bit. It's probably easy to fix. I told him, I said, send me the code. I'll fix it.
I don't think they agreed, did they?
No, he was actually
Not
kind of
yet, huh?
surprised that he found out that I was also a software engineer.
Yeah.
He's like, wait a minute.
Right. You mean you actually understand what we're telling you?
I'm not. Well, that I think I did get a little of that. They're not worried about anyone stealing the idea. I don't think. It's pretty revolutionary what they're doing, and I really wish I could talk about it, but I can't. All right, now the 5-10
Pretty
is
good
going to
shot
be an
here,
open.
actually.
So jacked up over the 10, 4 on the side, and then the 5-10 combo. What do you think about that? A little tough to not double kiss, right?
Sounds brilliant.
I got to get back on that.
It's definitely got its mind of its own right now. Oh, that was unlucky there by Kelly. It was a real good shot. And then she ends up behind.
Right, and that's what I assumed she was going to go for. You know, what's amazing about most of the queens, I'd say probably all of them, I mean, they really shoot aggressively. They bank. They play safe. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, that's just a bad roll there. All right, she's looking at the 2-rail kick. I like this. If anything, you try and play this too tight because good things can happen if you're short. Not much can happen if you're long. Oh, that was a good try there, too. Michelle left jacked up over a ball.
Yeah, that's half body versus full in the camera settings. We're trying some new settings here. This is Kendall's first time being able to produce with it, and I do believe the last firmware update made it a little twitchy. So
Looks like it.
the other thing you can do is just leave it on wide,
Yeah.
and then no more of this.
Yeah.
So
Wow. What a great bank over the top of a ball. Really incredible.
holy cow.
I don't know how much anybody would bet on that ball.
Amazing.
Really did hit that great.
And
Tough
not
to
a
do.
lot of English. Perfect speed with top. Comes out for the 6. Really nice angle.
Looking good here, too.
Hello, hello.
What's going on, Pat?
I hear somebody. Is that Mr. Sharpstick?
Is that his nickname?
Sharp finger now.
Yeah, Sharp Blade. I
Oh,
changed it.
Sharp finger.
He gave me blue light special, and the funny thing at the Texas Open with the $18,000 Calcuttas,
Yeah.
the auctioneer was like, "This is a blue light special. This is a blue light special." I'm like, "Oh my god!"
You technically gave yourself that name by telling the story, so.
I was just giving you a little input, and you took advantage of it.
By the way, that match was incredible last night with Fedor. He was down 7-2, and
He kept missing easy balls.
yeah, he
weird.
made some bad safety plays. He played horrible and still won.
Yep, came back and killed it.
How do you feel if you're the other guy?
Yeah.
Oh, that guy was on full tilt. He was out practicing like the same shot over and over, and yeah, he was upset.
That's the turning stone.
Turning Stone
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite. I know Archer's always there. One of the classic tournaments that go on every year that I'd like
New
to
York
see
area,
someday.
yeah.
Ooh.
She went for the corner. She's going to come out really good here, actually. Going to leave Kelly the
Yeah.
cross side for an option.
She's been getting good rolls.
Possibly cross corner.
So Michelle is up 3-1, huh?
3-1, yeah, right now.
All right, well, I'm going to go continue warming up.
Sounds good. You're playing Jesters, right?
Correct.
We're excited.
I had your Fargo wrong. I'm sorry. You're 480.
No, I was good with it. I was like, oh, yeah. My opponent's going to be like, wait, this guy shoots amazing for a 390.
Well, even as I'm looking at it, because I looked it up, there must be another Patrick.
There is one
Wow.
from like some other
yeah,
state.
I'm the good-looking one.
Yeah.
Later.
All right, see you.
See you, Patrick.
He'll
Yeah,
be
well-
in the booth a little bit later.
Yeah, well, he won't be.
Oh, no, he won't be. That's right. His brother will be.
Correct. We'll get his brother Mike, and I will be in the booth, and Patrick will be playing in the Jesters, and then the Knights will be the brothers, Grossbeer brothers.
Yeah.
Probably hacking their last name, but they do a great job.
Gross beers, right?
Yeah.
Gross buyer? Gross buyer.
We just got to get them to talk into the mic a little clearer. They'll be all set. If
We'll
they're
just,
listening.
like, before the show, we'll just be like, fa la 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 la.
Yeah. Yep. Give them a little, because we've never really given them a sound check. They
No.
just get in the booth and take over.
Hope to God it works.
Yeah.
It's like,
Everybody takes off.
what was that submarine called?
Yeah.
That can't be an envelope. That's like billionaires, and it's way old news already.
Well, the funniest thing is it had gate in it, which is always a scandal.
Right.
Yeah. Right off the bat, they weren't
Ocean's
hiding much.
Gate. That's right.
Okay.
Well, playing safety there instead of making the ball. Just kidding, Michelle.
She's getting good rolls on anything she misses. She does not give Kelly a shot.
So I think that that's a developed skill, truthfully.
Yeah.
It might be subconscious to a point, but speed. That's,
It's
having proper
consistent.
speed, right? Shoot a bank at the right speed so it's a bank and a half if you miss, if you can.
She's thinking about it. Do I bank it? She's calling a safe.
Safety. Either that or she's really giving up.
That was a good view because sometimes you don't see them calling safe. And it's nice to know how certain players do it. Oh, no, it's going to leak out.
That is going to be far from safe. That is as unsafe as I think we can have it
No,
go.
she's not going to be happy about that.
I think you'll see her go forward 2 rails here. Nope, 1 rail and out.
Keeping it simple. You just don't want to scratch in the upper right. And that can happen if you put too much top on this.
Down it goes.
That will be 3. They are taking a player break.
All right, 4 games to 1. Race to 7. Queen of the Hill match going on right now. We got Kelly Nickl trailing Michelle Leach. We are here at the Mad Apple Burger and Billiard Company, West College Avenue, Appleton. And
We got a match going on.
we do have a match. Parlick, what are you saying? 4? 4? Your girlfriend or what?
Oh, did I say 3?
Oh,
Yeah,
Did you?
I think I did. Yep,
So
4-1,
he's not
race to
that smart.
7. Well, it took me a while, because we were keeping score there. And then she figured out she was pushing the wrong button, and now it all came together.
A nice little group here for Labor Day.
You got a couple of juniors.
I think we should put a camera out on the patio so during these breaks we could take people outside.
The fire pits would be cool.
Yeah.
Put one up so that you can maybe
What can
Just
you
move
tie into my
around.
security system? Or
probably, I don't know. I mean, we're sticking to a certain protocol right now with NDI.
mine are
Tough to mix and match SDI with NDI without a bunch of extra equipment. I've been getting way too deep on this stuff. I know way too much about running like a television station now. A knowledge that I never thought I would need to know.
Right.
It definitely goes beyond the basics once you move from USB, webcams to all this
See,
cool stuff.
Our newest junior over there, June, playing against Damon's at the table right now over on table number 3.
Well, that's cool that they get to play each other, I think.
Well, they're the only 2 for juniors today. I think
Right.
everybody else was camping or
Labor Day and summer
Yeah.
definitely slowed down a little bit, but
always does.
every Sunday, I mean, as far as I know, I don't think there's any cutoffs. Even if there's only 1 or 2 players, and then hopefully fall is going to bring back the 18,
juniors?
20. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and I work with them no matter what. It actually
Right.
works out for these guys that are ultra serious and here for every single week.
Right.
They get more time.
They get a lesson. They
Yeah.
get time on the table. I mean, they've been on the table for 3 hours, and the stream does help provide their league fees and all that good stuff. And if they decide to play in the Sunday tournament, they get half off on their entry.
any tournament, really.
Any of the tournaments.
And they can ask if they're playing in a tournament away from here, they can request.
Got to be careful because pretty soon Caden's going to go for like 500 in
Yeah.
Calcutta. You're going to have to cover half that plus half.
Right. Yeah, but then if he wins, it goes back into the junior fund.
That
you
would
know?
be cool.
Yeah.
That would be cool. He actually, at the Ronald McDonald tournament, he went for a lot, and he took third place. He took third
Good
place.
for him. Yeah, Taylor raised a lot of money in that tournament. They raised, $10,000, I think.
Did well,
Yeah,
and
good stuff. Ronald McDonald House helped out his family quite a bit, so he tries to return that every year. They run their event.
Yes, sir.
Good stuff. Oh, Kelly, you can take a look at this bank cross side that she should have shot. Well, maybe not. Well, the 10 was in the way, though. She could have.
No, we do have some players here. It's kind of funny that the players come out of the woodwork on the holidays.
Yeah, I mean, if you're at home, you've been spending time with the family already for 2 of the days, anyways.
Yeah, it's like I got to go shopping. I got to go to Fleet Farm, pick up some stuff.
Do you want presents or not? Because this is the only time I have.
Yeah, right. 100%.
Well, I think I'm going to go back here. I thought they were back. Kelly was there.
Here well, we got the whole room camera too. Still, I believe.
Well, let's use
It's
that.
not as nice.
Let's take a look. Oh, yeah, that's nowhere near as nice. It's too high. If I brought that down to room level, here comes Michelle back to rack, leading 4 games to 1. Race to 7, 10 ball, Queen of the Hill. Oh, you're going to make it flip out, aren't you?
No, I have trust. I have trust in the technology. So the thing that you got to get used to is you're clicking the target, but you're also focusing on something. So it's like there's a lot going on. And then when people walk in front, the tracking gets a little wonky. But the next one we have is going to have some cool zones.
Nice.
So it'll just kind of always be somewhere on something. And I think we don't have to babysit it as much. Set it and let it go.
Set it and let it.
Set it
You
and
heard
let
the
it.
man.
Because, it's tough to focus on commentary and running cameras and producing
What?
fighting scenes. I mean, I can do it, but
What are you saying?
I'm saying, well, it's tough for everybody who maybe isn't as computer literate to go through all these things and clicking and the beeping and the blinking and the beeping. More airplane references.
Comes Rayanne and Arnold
Right on.
in for the tournament. Looking quite festive this holiday weekend.
I mean, it is hot out there.
Yeah. Today's the day to play pool for sure. I mean,
100 degrees.
nothing gonna drop.
Looks a little tough on the one.
Yeah, I think it might go. Oh no, she called push, so Kelly gonna push out. Oh, now they're really filing in. Look at them come.
Yeah, and there's still no one taking signups. Who did you get?
What time is it?
12:32.
Oh, was I supposed to get someone?
Well, Mason be about the only person I know of that can do it. Mason, Ron's busy. Fong's busy, helping with the kitchen. You guys are getting some inside information here live.
From New York.
I could probably start it, but I don't know if I want to. I'd rather finish this match and slide into the Jesters because I think that's going to be an amazing match. You're going to have Patrick playing and his brother Mike commentating. So that should be kind of funny because his brother Mike doesn't hold back.
Well,
I will stay non-biased.
going for the bank shot there.
Great shot on the one. Not tied up.
See, I agree, Dolly.
You can multitask.
Yeah. Just everybody now, it's just little violins going off all over the place.
It's tough, though, because when you're commentating, it is nice to not have to do other things. I've seen other streams where they're constantly just like talking about things that don't really matter, and that's good. But a lot of people that are watching pool don't really care about the tech. They don't care about the nerdy side of
What
it.
do you
They
keep
just want to
talking
see
about it
pool.
for then?
Well, because it's pretty exciting for us going to Jason Shaw's pool hall, but I also think we don't do it the whole time.
I agree. I'm just giving you a hard time. Again, until it's a set pattern, sometimes it's hard to talk about.
Right. It
what's
is.
going on.
It is. I mean, that 3-ball was always going to be tough. So she's going for the 10 here.
Yeah, I mean, I
Three.
really can't blame her. I don't think this is a bad shot here. You got to be careful because the angle you're going to hit, especially if you hit low at all, got a chance to scratch. So forward should be. It looks like she is on the top of the ball. It's a good effort. It's a tough shot. And once again,
Didn't sell out.
ends up behind a ball.
Man, oh, man.
Kelly going to get up and try and crank this kick shot in. Calling it in the bottom left corner. That's pretty darn.
Wow.
Pretty sporty until it hung. And then it leaks out for Michelle. So Michelle, a bit of a bridge shot, it looks like.
It's going to be a little tricky. I mean, going from the 3 to the 4 is kind of a tough one.
I think you just use that, just one rail up and hit it hard enough.
That would keep it simpler. So stay on the left side of the table.
Yeah. Yep, I think so. If you can just thin it, you know what I mean? It depends on how deep it is, too.
That actually works out pretty good, going from the
Oh.
4 to the 5, too.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
That's what I saw.
When I try to do those, sometimes I misjudge those shots, and I end up really wide. So Michelle's pre-shot routine is pretty set. She usually bends down, takes a look at the line, kind of like a golfer on the green. I feel like she does it every time.
Yeah, pre-shot routine is huge, too. I mean, it definitely helps the consistency quite a bit. Kind of looks like eyes in a mouth with the pool table sitting there.
Oh,
for the
yeah.
side view.
Oh.
Oh? Oh, no. Hung it. Did you see her kind of jump up on that shot, though? She came out of that really fast.
Yeah, I mean, we have noticed there's been a little bit of popping up, and that does.
It's tough where that is because
Yeah.
they don't have the. We should maybe move the players.
Could slide him over a foot, but you got to keep him centered on the tree. The neat thing is, I think once we're done with this whole trip, we'll be able to find permanent spots for all this stuff.
Yeah.
They have wall mounts, so I got a wall mount. They have ceiling mounts too.
What? Oh no.
No. Oh,
I don't know how loud she is if they can actually hear that, but
I heard it
she's
and I
very
repeated
verbal. Yeah. Very verbal about her opinion of whether or not that ball should go on the side pocket or
We
not.
caught her doing a jump kick last time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she jumped and kicked, and it was. I should do I should clip that out because I mean, that's an amazing highlight. Pool players just getting so animated into their shots. A lot of body English.
She's looking to cut this back in the side pocket. No, not quite enough cut. And well, it's not straight in. This is one of the times she's made Michelle work a little bit here for the shot.
Yeah, this is a little tricky. I mean, you could cut this.
Oh, definitely. You can. Either way, you can go.
I mean, if
Go to
you've
the
got that
corner if you
perfect
wanna-
back and forth type, because the cue ball is going to fly, right?
No. Well, it depends on which way you're. Are you talking about into the side?
Yeah, I mean, which one's easier? I guess the 7 going into the corner is doable as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that because then you roll up. You're not trying to drill it,
Right.
but it's really your preference.
You got to be careful with the scratch, though, right? I hate to say tangent line, but
That'd be perfect if you did.
yeah.
That's a nice cut, and she was kind of rewarded.
Friendly bump on the 10. I don't know if that's a friendly bump.
Calling the bank. I don't know about you, but I see this playing short off the 10 in the corner.
I guess it is a bigger pocket.
I think she's gonna. Oh, look at that! Great. Even Z-Man is here today, traveling all the way.
Z-Man has entered the building.
Sheboygan.
I mean, she's doing some kind of calculation here. Trying to figure out how the best angle.
It was going so well for a second.
Yeah, I'll have to put in a little feedback.
Look
on
at this
one.
shot.
Oh, I thought it was going to go off the 10 of the
Jeez,
side
I thought she
or
nailed it.
corner. And the 9 would not have been really a joy to shoot.
Well, and Kelly's got to be relieved. She's finally left an easy shot.
Yeah, right. That's how it goes sometimes.
Oh, it's crazy, right? This is tough here. Uh-oh.
Brutal.
Do you see what I see?
Off the 10 again. Something's going to go off that 10. So now this is a good opportunity here
Yeah,
for
no.
Michelle to just wrap this up.
Would get her to 5 games, only 2 away from claiming to be queen. After all, they already have the mug. Uh-oh.
Oh, Mark West is getting antsy. He's looking for Fong. Can we just tint the windows and act like I'm not in here?
Maybe Mark will run it.
He
Mark?
can. If I get the laptop out, he can do it. All right, let me know if you have any questions. He can help set you up. That's awesome. Yeah, right. Take the money, throw it in an envelope, put all the names in, call it a day.
Oh, what a shot there by Kelly. That's tough. She had quite a few pressure shots. She nailed that one. Let's see if she can finish it out. Rolled it, tried to get it there. Didn't quite get to it.
Still shooting this 10 ball.
It's not easy.
No, I had a shot like this in our blind draw Scotch doubles tournament on Thursday. Me and Matt Dorn were on a team, and he left me this, and I missed. And I was like, you think these are hard, you think they're easy, but a lot of things can go wrong here. You can get a little throw, a little cling. You can maybe you think, oh, I need to put a little inside so I don't scratch.
She's looking at the bank.
Oh, well, the bank might be easier for her.
The way she banks, I would agree. She's
Yeah.
made some really nice banks so far this match.
I mean, statistically, the cut's probably a higher percentage shot. But for different players, maybe different statistics.
What do you think her odds are?
Right?
Nice shot there by Michelle.
100% now. Beautiful bank. That
Really
brings
was.
her to
Dead center pocket. Gotta like that.
Yep, she's got 5. Kelly 1. I think we can do some pretty neat things with the scoreboard too. I'll talk to you about it later. Because it would be kind of cool to keep the scoreboard not in the replay and show the actual score. Because that confused me when you enter the replay. I thought it was 4-1. And then, yeah. Got some ideas.
A deer. Shell lining it up. See if she can get some oomph to behind this thing.
Good spread. Nothing's dropped.
So do you know the difference between why that did or didn't get power? Can you identify
The
it?
bank? I mean, the break?
The break, yeah.
It looked like she kind of decelerated on it.
Yeah, just timing.
Yeah.
Right? It's just the timing of the hit.
Timing is everything in pool.
Plenty of action on the cue ball. She just mistimed it and lost the power. Wasted energy, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. I mean, if you're already kind of standing up and pulling back before you hit the cue ball, you're definitely going to lose a little bit of that timing. The power due to the timing. MH kind of has a neat little thing to do that. He really follows through with the break, and it takes out a lot of the weird timing. Because if you're following through, like the tip of his break cue will go all the way to the spot, up in the air.
Yeah.
And he is, I mean, so maybe he doesn't have to worry about timing so much because he's always just going right through it. And there's zero deceleration until much, much later after contact. It works for him.
Did you see the 5-year present that I got my main cook, Philly?
So that's nice.
He's been here 5 years, so that's what I...
That's a Matt Strong
Knife Company.
Strong Knife Company, yeah, beautiful knife. I like that. The kitchen knives. I'm glad he's getting into that because I don't do a lot of fishing, so like I don't need the fillet knives. That is beautiful. Something you can keep in your kitchen and sharpen.
Yeah,
forever.
So that's Philly's 5-year. It's taken 2 months. I told Philly about it like 2 months ago. I'm like, I got something coming for you.
Yeah. Well, it's tough. I mean, they're each one of those knives are
handmade.
Right.
Well worth the wait. I don't care if it takes 6 months.
Right. More than 6 though. That's too much.
This thing, I mean, nice kick there. That was a nice try by Kelly. She did get some reward for that hit, so nice job there.
And sometimes that's what counts.
Yeah, you don't always have to make them. You just got to get some type of help,
And with the 7 and the 8, I mean, there's not a lot going on with this rack. You got a nice little cluster. There's going to be a long one. Buckle up,
Chuck.
Patrick shooting good on the practice table, getting warmed up. Vince is not going to be here. I don't know what happened, if he stepped down or maybe Labor Day.
Labor Day, probably.
So if he'll be back or not, I have no clue.
It's more exciting not to know.
Yeah, you never know. But will Vince be back?
Ball in hand, and what did she knock out of there? The exact thing that you were talking about.
That's going to be a lot nicer. Now, going from the 3 to the 4, 4 to the 5, plan that out, and you've got a very good chance at running this rack.
5-8 looks like it might be close to.
Yeah, I mean,
lined
if
up,
the combo could work there, I wouldn't be against that.
Guess it depends on where you get on this shot. I'm not sure where that was going.
The 5-8 now is much tougher.
as well as the 4-ball shot. Well, see, Randy, you should have showed up. You could have ran the tournament for us.
Yeah, that'd have been nice.
Oof. Good effort there. Just didn't quite hook in enough at the end there. Got away with the leave, though.
It's kind of a community effort. We've been teaching people how to score their own matches, and I think we really should switch to digital pool. The players can score their match on their phones while they're playing them, so you get live score updates.
I'm in.
It's so awesome, and it texts them when their table's up. I mean, it's like a no-brainer. I don't know why we're not using it. I mean, today is not the day to experiment.
There are so many of us with no brains.
Well, and there are some players that don't have phones, and that's fine. You don't need one. You can still report your score at the end of the match. But, like...
Who doesn't have a phone?
You know, some of the older folks don't really know
one?
how to use their phone. They get a text. They're like, what is this? I don't know what I just got.
We're talking Larry Ryder here because we just taught him how to use the phone.
Yeah, but I also taught him how to use a phone, and then his son gave him another phone, and I knew this was going to be like, this ain't going to work.
We showed him how to use Facebook.
I got him his own account, and then his son got him another account, and I already got him connected to everybody.
So there's two Larry Ryder.
There's two Larry Ryder Facebook accounts floating around. And it was also he could help sell some of the cues that he wants to sell, and you know how that goes. I feel like he just needs like a media manager. You know, someone that follows him around and does all the social media for him.
Nice shot. Good touch there by Kelly.
And that's what Earl's got.
Right.
I don't know who does it. I don't know if it's a family member or somebody, but he's not doing it. He's too busy jogging.
This is just good speed by Kelly. She hit that really well.
Beautiful shot. I mean, I'd be a little worried. I mean, the 9 might not be in the easiest position. That'd be the only.
Pretty good
wow.
Roll off of that leave. I think you're going to see Kelly play the 5 over by the side and just leave a little safety here.
Definitely going to have to take some notes because every time I do something like that, I sell out. Almost every time.
I was going to say every time as in every time.
Well, percentages, you know. They're high enough to say that.
Well, that's not going to work. She also straightened out the 9-10.
So, fun fact, Michelle's nickname is Cupcake. Given to her by one of the ladies that played league with her in the early 2000s. She said, it was funny because I was so not a cupcake. Might be some information that...
That's probably prior Dwayne.
Early 2000s.
Do it? Yeah, right. So Dwayne's mellowed her out. Dwayne's her husband. That's where she got the Leach name from.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't really know why there were so many names in there.
I don't know about the rest of them. I just know about Dwayne.
I just know that if I have to sign her up for a tournament, I have to write Michelle, Fisher, Gonzalez, Alexander, Leach. And then she won't be in Fargo. And it's going to be a big pain in the butt. Like, I wonder what she's in there under. Fisher or Leach or what?
Leach.
I don't know. Okay.
I looked. I had to look her up.
She must have
not
corrected
that I'm
it.
very good at it because I screwed up 2 other ones.
They're pretty good at that. I mean, you email them at support over at Fargo, and they'll fix whatever. I mean, that's got to happen with a lot of people that get married and their last name changes.
Funny use of words. They'll
Yeah.
fix anything.
They'll fix anything. Uh-oh. I think we're going to see another safety.
Can they fix my pool game? Roger Pergler even made it in. Longtime buddy. I played a lot of years of league with Roger and Todd Letourneau and Brian Smetsted. John Korowitz. You know John?
Sounds familiar. I've probably signed all these guys up a handful of times.
I don't know if John ever comes here, actually.
Might be a new one. Where is he? The one in the blue?
No, he's not here today.
Oh, okay.
Don't know. One in the blue.
Because he just came in too, and that was kind of a sporadic thing. He didn't know. Not a regular, but nice to know that, he's like, hey, I don't have anything to do today. All my stuff's happening tomorrow. And
I should sign up for the tournament.
yeah, it's going to be a big one.
Looks like it.
If you want, text Fong.
Yeah, I'm sure my wife would take my help today instead.
Yeah, because you'd be here all day.
Well, and I'm gone the 10th through the 14th. Nice shot.
There goes
Kelly.
the 10. She had a plan and she executed it. 5-2.
Going to see the Steve Miller Band out at Red Rocks in Denver. Let's take another look at this combination.
That should be
from
fun.
Kelly. She ended on the perfect angle for the shot. This was almost inescapable out of the pocket. Not to take anything away, but it's a great shot.
If you get there early enough, you can just walk around like a tourist and you don't have to pay.
At Red Rock?
Yeah. We ended up checking it out, and then on the way out, they were looking for wristbands, but we didn't have to have one on the way in, so we could have just found a seat, ate a sandwich, and watched like New Kids on the Block or whatever was there.
New Kids. Pretty sure New Kids on the Block has never played at.
There was something going on. They had a hailstorm the day before too, where people got injured. It's a big weekend. When we went, it looked like nothing ever happened. It was, they were cleaning up the potted plant trees and all that, and people were getting pelted in the head with like baseball size hail.
Yeah, blood everywhere.
Well, I don't know about blood. I don't want to.
Oh, come on. It's fun to elaborate or exaggerate.
Yeah.
You should know.
I think that's what the news reported.
Blood?
Yeah. Multiple teen girls injured at Red Rock. I don't know who
you forgot
was
the word innocent. Multiple innocent teen girls injured.
Yeah. Well, I think they were there seeing like Harry Styles. I don't know. Who is that? That's like New Kids, right? It's one of those boy bands. I mean, all I know is that's who was there that weekend.
Harry Styles?
One of those. Yeah. Look it up. That's what we need. We need like a Joe Rogan lookup guy. But, it was Red Rock, hailstorm, day before. There was some concert going on, and then there was also a concert going on the next day. And we got out of there just in time.
Oh, a boy band formed on the X Factor. Harry Edward Styles, an English singer and actor. Right away, he's got the English accent, so you don't even have to be that talented.
Right.
Began in 2010.
But I don't know if that's the one.
One Direction.
Okay, I had it wrong. One Direction, New Kids are all the same.
Yeah. No, that one was created on X Factor. It's different.
Oh, it's definitely different. X Factor. I don't even know what that is.
The X Factor?
I remember
it's
was
that,
it a
it's
talent
that little
show?
bit extra that people have that make them better than most.
So that was a talent show, like America's
Yep.
Got Talent.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it was. I think it was even Simon.
Really?
I
Man, that
think
guy's
so.
in everything. Good old Simon. He's loosened up a lot.
Yeah, I think he figured out people didn't want to see him be too big of a.
I mean, that's what made him famous, though. It's like the Hell's Kitchen, of talent shows.
I wish my phone would just go all the way and know, because it heard us just talking about X Factor. Like, as I start typing, that should just be the first thing that comes up.
Well, yeah. Sure, there's something there.
Oh, I'm wrong. Oh, 12 more. Holy cow. No, there were a bunch of X Factor judges, I guess.
I'm thinking Fear Factor. Let's not forget Joe Rogan started on Fear Factor.
That was great. I couldn't stand the eating challenges.
Yeah, well, they
Those
always
were
had to
the
eat like
worst.
cockroaches
Oh.
and stuff.
I'm glad you continued that statement.
Yep. Yeah, you want some more licorice?
Because they ate that too. It just was off of some other animal.
That's cool. The junior's waving goodbye to his teacher.
As he's being horrible. Yeah, that's Jude. So that's Jude. So
That's cool. It's nice to see a new face.
Yeah.
Because I know there's a handful of juniors that kind of get mixed around each year. And some of them stick
Caden
with
was
it.
one of my juniors. Caden
Right.
and his brother Brody.
And so I'm going to be on their league team on Tuesday.
Yeah.
It's going to work out nice with Connie because they're going to need to get in after soccer ends, and
Right.
I don't really want to be here every week, so I don't know what we're going to do with the
You
money.
get done early
I'll
because
just give it to
bedtime's
them.
like 8:30.
Well, Tuesdays go fast,
Kidding.
right? Tuesday's not like Thursday where you're playing 18 rounds. I think, right? Tuesday's the top dog, best pool players.
Ironically enough, Tuesday is 18 rounds.
Is it?
Yeah, it's 6 games per player, 3-man team, 18 rounds.
I don't know if it is. I think it's like 12. I mean, it's been so long since I've been on Tuesdays.
Okay.
Well, also you got like Barry Chapman, Little John, all those guys. They're not going to sit there and dink around, right? They're going to break, they're going to run the rack, and then the next guy's up. I mean, you play,
Oh, that's a
Mason
good
plays.
try. So if it's not 18, what are we proposing it is?
I don't know. It's just a lot faster.
Yeah, it's
Thursdays,
just because it's singles. We don't have any doubles games. Or
Thursday doesn't either.
we'll stretch out a little bit. Oh, yeah. Thursday we went to what? 9-ball and 10-ball?
No, not anymore. Now it's just all 8-ball. It's got the handicap, 3-person teams. Maybe it is exactly the same as Tuesday. I could be completely wrong. It's been so long since I've been on a Tuesday league. Like years. So I'm looking forward to it. So she's going for the 310 here. Oh, my
Drills it.
goodness.
It's a hell of a shot.
After giving ball in hand, and you could see the jump shot, it went right over the 3. Look how clean this is. Wow. Unbelievable. Cut me off on seeing that. I don't know how she shoots combos so well. Like, I get a little nervous. Sometimes I give a little too much left, or not left, or I aim too much to the left or right. I mean, you could miss those by so much. And she hit that 10 pretty much center pocket from 4 feet away. Unbelievable.
Well, I hear Barry in the house. Is Barry here? Oh,
Yeah,
there
and
he is.
Ray's on his way. No, Ray is here. Oh, Taylor Collar.
We're just talking about Taylor.
Yeah, we got the Skin Indoors here. We got Mike Lemire. This is going to be a good tournament. We got Jeff Tischauer.
2 balls on the break. That's what she's left with on the 2. I think you can cut that 2-ball up and just sneak it past that 7.
Looking pretty good.
Yeah. I would play today, but I'm already playing tomorrow, so. Safety play and sneaks kind of to the backside, but didn't quite get there.
Oh, you're playing in the 9-ball?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how the turnout is tomorrow, being that it's Labor Day. Usually by 7 p.m., everybody's pretty much wrapped up. They got to work in the morning, so they're like, let's go play pool. Tough shot on the 2. Oh, it looked like it was in.
No gimme for Michelle.
No, little payback.
Bang. Yeah, right. Bank it back there, yep.
$34 players for the weekly Sunday. So Labor Day did not slow that down.
Yeah, golf is going to die.
Yeah.
It's just getting too hot. We're like air conditioned
Yeah. It's expensive.
human beings now.
That's the biggest thing I have a problem with.
Was that a good hit? Did she come?
Yeah, she came off
Into the two?
Oh, I don't know if something hit her rail afterwards. I was kind of watching the field. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, the two went directly
Easily,
to the
yeah.
rail. Okay. There's Audie's here also. My goodness, everybody's here. Three fouled and 8-ball.
You always got someone to ask that.
Yeah, I don't know where that comes from. Well, Michelle is not getting as many opportunities. Kelly is kind of taking over a bit.
Yeah, if
What's going on, Bang Time? So it's on me. I got to print more shirts. I don't have a 2X, but I will send you a shirt this time.
Oh yeah, did you sent the address to someone, right? Someone got the address?
We've got his address.
All right,
now,
good. I do remember that. I didn't follow up on that either. I mean, you could find something extra large somewhere.
Well, I think maybe I should get it. 2X. I don't know how he's a 2X.
2X?
Yeah.
So you want a 2X Bang, just to confirm? I'll be honest. I feel like they do run a little small. Not a lot. Not a crazy amount. But, like, I normally wear 3X, and they were tight on my shoulders.
Yeah, I normally wear XL, but lately all I do is wear 2X. It's got to be the shirt, though.
I'm just saying it's a little
I'm sure
bit
it's
tighter.
not me. I'm sure
On the
it's not
shoulders.
Cookies and
It's tight on the shoulders,
licorice.
and the length is short, so it's like my belly hangs out.
Bang Time. See, 2X.
All right, double X.
He's 2 extra fat, just like me.
You could take his logo and throw it on there, maybe. How exciting and like creative do you want to get?
Well, we've got coffee mugs for sale. That's pretty exciting.
I like the coffee mugs. You definitely need to somehow get that store
Our site will be up
published
shortly.
somewhere. Yeah,
I'm building it right now. So.
perfect. A lot of places I can input a merch store, on the social media accounts that we all maintain
Well,
and monitor.
it's all going to be under the FAQ Industries
Okay, cool.
brand.
The FAQ, to be clear.
You heard me, FAQ Industries.
Yeah. There goes the monetization.
Oh, come on. FAH.
Humans don't listen to this, right? It's all AI driven.
Yeah. Same AI driven that I talk into my phone and it screws up every other word, so it has
Google
no
is
idea
horrible
what
when
it's-
it comes to
my
that stuff. Yeah.
God.
Nice shot. Tough to do that. Pocket speed. Banking the 3. Yeah, I feel like the speech to text needs a little more AI. Oh, double kiss. She's not happy.
I don't
about
understand because it was better at one point. Like there was one point where I was like, "Holy cow, I can say anything," and it like follows me.
that one. Maybe you're
exactly.
slurring and mumbling a lot more.
What are you talking about?
I mean, it's possible.
Oh,
Just like the shirts are getting bigger.
you slur and mumble.
I do. But
And say perfect and tangent line.
it
too
depends
much.
on if you're around other people. Like if I'm doing speech to text and the TV's on, the TV will take over. It doesn't know the difference.
So this is kind of funny. I'm sending Ron a text message. The guy that runs our leagues.
Right.
Obviously, you know who he is. But and I'm using Google Voice to do it. Voice to text.
Right.
And at the end of it, it just throws in a "F-U Bixby."
Where
I don't know where it came from.
just
But
comes
it
out
just-
of the blue.
Yeah, just out of the blue. It says, and it spelt it out too.
Someone in the background must have said something, or it was on TV or
no,
something.
I'm telling you, it was just me. It was crazy.
That's weird.
It was funny.
Is it possible that you didn't realize that you said that?
No, I did not say it.
Like
I don't even use
a
Bixby.
short,
Apparently, Google doesn't like it though.
small case of Tourette's or something that you
No.
picked up in the old age? I don't know. I mean,
No.
it's possible.
Anything's possible.
No, it's not good. Speech to text is horrible with
Is
Google.
Candy training as a server in the pool hall? It looks like it. She's following Sydney around. Nice hit. And Kelly got a shot.
It's funny when they follow them around like little baby ducks.
I need to know where in Key West to stay bank time. We were going to go back to Fort Myers Beach because we really liked it there, but somebody told us we should go to Key West or the Keys, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, the
So-
Keys are their own little island.
Give me so we really liked Diamond Head, if you know what that is.
I'll-
So
There's an Airbnb out there.
my
in,
wife won't do
Largo.
Airbnb. She only does like resort stuff.
Oh, it's amazing. Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
But it's got like a fire pit and
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff. You don't
If-
get that
if
with a
you can
resort.
if you can figure out how to convince my wife of these things, you'd
just
be a
book
better
it,
mate. Yeah.
and then drive to it. What is she going to do?
Make my next week and a half a living hell.
Well, then you can find the local pool hall and enjoy your vacation. No, I'm just kidding.
That's a
I
great
joke.
shot. I'll tell you, she started off hitting that shot really well, and she still hit it great right there. That
Good
little
follow through.
inside follow shot. She hits extremely good. Good stroke.
Another tough shot to get shape on here. Yeah, see, she put a little right on it, and that threw the ball to the left. Very tough to do at a slower speed.
I think she was attacking her shots a little bit more before. She really looked aggressive
Yes.
on each shot. There, she looked like she was a little rushed and came out of her stance. And Kelly's going the opposite way. You can see her starting to bear down a bit. Just enough on that one.
Ooh. That was a tricky. Oh, well, I think the 9 is just out of the way.
This is still tough unless you've got a beautiful true stroke. You're running right next to that 9, trying to get back. Yep.
Yeah, it is in the way. That is tricky.
Yeah, we party like 50-year-olds, so depends on what you mean.
I mean, they got to have like a jazz band
Yeah.
bar out there with a
That I
couple of
like, that
cocktails.
kind of
That,
stuff. Perfect.
after 30 or 40, that's pretty much all you're.
I got to take a picture of this because I'll never find it in chat later.
Yeah.
And I
No,
won't-
it's a good
and-
tip from
and
someone
I
who lives
won't
there.
remember it.
My aunt lives in Fort Myers, so we'll probably going down there for Thanksgiving.
Good speed here. She ended up just right on this shot.
So it'll start cooling off around here, and then we'll go back to the hot, humid weather.
I like to hit this ball just center and a little high and play one rail to play in the 10 in the upper right corner. Let's see how she decides to hit
Yeah,
it.
it's like that same shot again.
Ooh. Need to hit that a bit harder.
50-yard line, but completely doable. You got to stay down and really, rely on your fundamentals with this.
Michelle, the bank master, setting it up.
Oh, she's not. Yeah, every time I think she's going to cut it, I should already know.
Yeah, she likes her bank shots, and she plays them well, so there's a good reason for it.
Oh, you got Sabota and Collar in the background.
She hits these pretty hard, so she plays very consistent that way. You won't see her let up. And if she would have hit that the way I said she was going to
Right.
hit it, she would have made it.
I
She
didn't
would
like
have
the
hit that
bank.
just a little stiffer. I didn't either. I think I would have definitely cut that.
I
ball.
mean, the percentage-wise, the cut is always going to be.
I couldn't argue with her
less.
though. She's hit
Right.
every other bank.
That
she's
is
shot,
true.
so.
But you never know. What if you hit a weird part of the rail? You know, you don't have control over that stuff. Not that these
Right.
tables aren't brand new or anything, but
Yeah, but it happens. I mean,
it does.
Kelly takes that one down.
Bringing it in closer here. 5-4, race to 7. We got Michelle in the lead. So we asked both players, what do you shoot with? Michelle shoots with a Kamui Clear Soft. And let's see. Oh, I got it on the wrong side. I'm flip-flopped. So that's Kelly with the Kamui Clear Soft, and Michelle has a McDermott with Jacoby Jumper Extreme, 11.8 millimeter Jacoby Black with a Kamui Tan Clear Soft. So they think they both use Kamui. And she, Michelle basically said that I honestly don't understand the carbon fiber fad, but it looks cool and I can't ding it. I gotta love the honesty there.
Yeah, she can't ding it.
I mean, when you think about it, yeah, like you used to just bump your wooden shaft and it would have you'd feel it. You'd feel it forever. And then you'd have to do the water thing and the glass thing and all that. Now with carbon fiber, you can bang it all over the place and it's perfect.
Kelly looking to end this quick. So a little stop shot here. Leave herself a nice angle to pop out for that 310 off of the 2. So really does look like just a stop shot will do it here. She could roll forward.
Yeah, I'd like to get a little closer. I'd like to be maybe where the center table.
Where the cue ball is right now, maybe.
That would be okay.
Yeah. So she's going to go to this end rail and try and get back up about to where she is. And she's going to be just fine there.
Yeah.
I prefer that, actually.
It's going to be easier to just roll this in now.
Yeah, and it'll come right over in line. I think it'll be a nice shot here. And if she can do that, we're going to have a tie match, race to 2 to see who stays to be queen next week. It's a good shot. 10 ball before the ball even stopped rolling. And there it is.
Easy game. Well, I shouldn't say that. The 1 and the 2 had to be planned 100% perfect, but it's a quick game. Executed perfectly by Kelly.
Oh, they do that. I'd knock myself out.
Definitely, I'd have a sore neck. I wouldn't be able to get up for a week. Good
I thought
spread.
the 2 was going to sneak in there, but it didn't. She ended up dead behind that 3 ball, though, so.
Great break, though. I mean, if the 1 would have dropped, she'd have been out.
I think I got a kick at this ball. I like it. Right past the 6. Good chance of making that ball. I mean, it's almost dead to the diamond, really.
That's what she called. No push out. And, I mean, I'm assuming Michelle knows the push.
Oh, yeah. Oh, boy, the worst possible scenario. I think there's about 100 ways you hit that where you either make it or leave them tough. That's about the one way you don't. So Kelly with a good opportunity here again with ball in hand at 5-5 in this race to 7 for our Queen of the Hills match. Hill match, Hills.
Queen of the
There's only
Hill.
one hill.
Yeah. I mean, what are we looking at here? Doable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. I guess you gotta take.
It's 5, 6, 7, 8.
No, but I think you gotta take. I think you gotta take the 5-10 here, unless you can get on the high side of it. And with Kelly shooting these combos in with confidence, I wouldn't.
Why don't we worry about the 2 here? I think you're going to see safety here.
Does that
maybe.
go past the 7?
I don't think it does. I think you got to roll it around it and leave the cue ball behind the 7, maybe.
Oh, that's good, Bang. Yeah,
Careful, she's gonna.
be a lot cooler.
That's not what she wanted to do.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, November's probably too early for us. We got to wait a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I like when it starts cooling down. I like 60, 50 degrees in Wisconsin. Those are my days to go out hiking and enjoy. But, yeah, thinking Fort Myers for Thanksgiving and then the Keys for wedding in January. It's been busy. I'm going to need a vacation from this year. But I guess it's good. The older you get, the more you want to kind of go out of your comfort zone, right? Because you don't have many chances left.
Jeez.
Well, you're getting older, right? I mean, you're not going to get any younger, so you got to see all these places and do all these things that you've been putting off for work, so that you can pay taxes.
I think you should start like an inspirational blog.
Yeah, right. Little positivity followed by some reality. Kicked right in the face.
Oh, that's what you could call it.
Yeah.
A little positivity.
Yeah.
Very little.
Yeah, but what I'm basically saying is you should get out and go on vacation and do stuff so that the end meaning was
See-
there.
You're going to be right twice because I think you're going to see her if she can make this 4, play the 5-10 combination.
I think you got to do it.
She's hitting this. Okay, good. She slowed it down. She looked like she was hitting it
Beautiful.
way too hard. It was a nice
She
shot.
owns that pocket.
Yeah, that was a good shot. Not easy, but that's the one you hit a little bit low and let it kind of force forward. See if she can put this 5-10 down. There
Wow.
she does. Nothing to it.
That's one up, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I got all these keyboards in front of my face. I can't see anything.
Yeah. I gave up. I don't look over there anymore. It's a good shot.
Well, all right. So Kelly is effectively on the hill. One more game to win the match. Michelle's got to win 2. Very close match.
Yeah, it's been a great match so far.
Let's see what else we got. How do we feel about jump cues? Kelly dislikes them. Michelle likes them. And we did see her attempt one jump. And the aim was perfect, but the power soared clean over the object ball. Favorite table size. Kelly 8.
Must be a home table.
Michelle 7. I like to skip down to the favorite movies.
Oh, yeah, he was saying, here, we're going to go back to it. Yeah, she definitely would have followed it in, but the 5 definitely did stop it from happening here. Watch it again. It was going right at it.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even see that.
Yeah, bang, time.
Good catch there, Bang. So I could just, if you give me a shirt, if you've got one laying around, give me the shirt and the address, and I'll ship it out myself.
Oh, you're just going to take it to him? Or what?
No, I mean, I could. You live in Fort Myers, right?
We can ship it from the screen shop.
Okay.
But I've got to print shirts for here yet, too. The business that actually makes money.
I gotta, but there's got to be a 2X laying around. We've been making them wait a very long time. I
No.
could send it out like FedEx on my dime. I'll pay for it, Bang.
He's
I'm
just
gonna
trying to
make
be the
this
hero
right.
here. Just trying to be the hero.
All right, next week we'll bring it up again. Oh, we forgot to ship it again,
It's not a
Bang.
matter of shipping. We got to print it.
We got to print it.
Right? That's even harder.
There's got to be a 2X laying around somewhere. We
I
got to have
looked,
the one
man.
that says Mad Apple Extreme on it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want one that says Fargo's just a number?
Oh, yeah.
That's a cool one.
You know how many I sold of those already? Crazy amounts, honestly. Once I put that live on the internet, it'll be unbelievable.
Cape Coral. Close enough, yeah. Yeah, we'll probably be flying into, I don't even know. Appleton has a nonstop flight to Fort Lauderdale, but it's a weird Wednesday through Sunday, which is fine, really. Cheap. I hope they expand. I hope they get more. Because when I look at like, man, we should go do something. I look Appleton nonstop. It's like go to Vegas. Go to Vegas. We'll take you to Vegas.
Denver,
Denver is great.
Florida.
Yep. The Fort Lauderdale. I mean, they do a lot.
They fly
of
into
different
that.
areas.
What's that other airport? The one I always fly into. It's not Fort Lauderdale. It's a little tiny airport.
Oh, maybe that's the one over by
I
the
like
other
that one.
side, the west side of Florida.
It's like flying out of Appleton.
Yeah,
no,
it's so
no
much
waiting
nicer.
line. No,
Yeah.
you just bang. you're
No
in.
layovers,
Yeah.
just nonstop.
Watch out.
Oh, she almost got rewarded for that.
Oh yeah, Punta Gorda. That's it.
There you go.
That's the one we always fly into is Punta Gorda.
Might have to look into that one now. See, I'm taking notes too.
Yeah, so that's a direct flight for us. So what that means, Bang Time, is that means it's a direct flight for you to come visit Mad Apple. And the Appleton Airport is literally what? Not 2 miles?
Yeah.
2 miles on the same road.
You can
we're on.
almost see it
Yeah, really.
from the roof.
Yeah. But you could walk here in, what, hour and a half?
From Florida?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
from
maybe
Florida.
if you're
Yeah.
like Forrest Gump.
Stop, Forrest.
I would definitely just call for an Uber or a Lyft. I wouldn't
I'm
walk
just saying
that.
it's close.
There's no sidewalks.
I'd
Everybody's
pick him
driving
up. If
55.
Bang Time said he was flying into
Oh yeah.
Florida or
Yeah, I'd
into
pick
our
him up
airport,
too.
Yeah. We'll come
Make
get
sure
you.
there's a room at the Clarion next door here,
Yeah.
connected to the pool hall, and you got yourself a long weekend. Get
Hey.
you in some weeklies,
Right, you show up on Friday
or
Right.
even Wednesday.
or Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Because that's what it is, Thursday to Sunday.
Yeah, I don't know about
Yeah.
that one, but yeah, it would be Allegiant Air.
Mm-hmm.
So look up Allegiant Air out of there, nonstop. They that's how they keep the price down. They only do it like they leave one day, come back the other. There's not
You ever
multiple.
been to Florida
flights.
this time of year?
Well,
Holy
it's-
cow! Don't leave your
pretty
door
humid.
open. Everything's covered in water.
Well, I know Tennessee's like 110 degrees right now. Yeah, that's probably what we'll do. I got to look that up.
Yeah, Punta Gorda.
That might work out really nice.
And
yeah.
it does. It goes one flight.
I got to find out if that works because my sister booked an Airbnb and she's like, "Well, if you don't want to do it, let me know." And I've like not answered her. So I got to get on that.
Well, Michelle slid right up past those. She's gonna have a difficult shot here.
I knew this was going to be a tough rack from the beginning once that cluster appeared. I mean, Michelle really needs this game. Let's make this a hill thriller.
Calling the 8. Long rail kick down to the end, back 8 off the 10 in the corner. That's my guess. Two rails? Do you think she'll come around two? If it's one, I think she's got to kind of hold it.
The brothers Glenn.
The brothers Glenn not announcing today, though.
Just Mike.
It's a tough angle to see.
Yeah.
There's the brothers Glenn sitting there watching the match.
Patrick's ready to go.
Rarin. He's excited.
Well, this could be it.
I think I bumped the 8 here and play the 6 and the up by the 9.
I think that's what you're going to see. I feel like Kelly's got a little bit of an angle on this 5. That would make things easier. Was it
That's a good
enough?
shot. Yep. I think so.
So even a stop shot on the 6, might give her a 7 in the side, and she might draw back. Yeah, perfect. This is where I get a little strained. Like if I get a weird angle on the 8, I start to get nervous. But I think she's going to be able to just float this and have the 8 in the bottom left there.
Yeah, it looks to me like it goes either pocket on top. So if you look at the overhead, I'm pretty sure it goes past the 9. And that's the angle she's going to end up playing. She may go forward and come off one rail and back out for the 8. Oh, boy. Well, that's another way to play it. Again, a little bit on the wrong side of this ball. I would just hold this and try and bump the 10 ball.
I mean, this might be the only opportunity Michelle has.
Yeah, this is her glimpse. And not there. So
That
Kelly
glimpse
hit
is
that
fading.
really well. 2 balls to go. She gets to reclaim her queenhood.
So favorite movies, real quick, last question. Michelle said anything with Christopher Walken. And Kelly said she's only seen The Color of Money.
Yep, use the 10 bang time. Yep, we agree. All right, Kelly for the win.
I wonder if Patrick filled out a questionnaire.
Puts it down. Good match between these two ladies for sure.
It's nice that they,
Hug it out.
yeah, always a good match on the Queens. Always, always.
All right, we want to thank everybody for joining us for this. We got 15 minutes, and then we'll have the Jesters coming up. We got our very own Patrick Glynn.
Patrick
And
Glenn,
He is taking on
a new guy.
a new guy. Yep,
Yeah.
because Vince was out. Let me just take a look here. We'll let you guys know who in the world it was. So 1 second.
As if they don't know already.
Yeah, they probably do, but
I've got
we'll
it up.
bring it up in
Alec
it's about time.
Stefan, yep.
Yep.
Alex Stefan, he's a 498. Patrick Glenn is only a 391.
Yeah, well, you know.
Well, that was a mistake. That was a typo. It should have been more like a 402 or something.
All right, guys. So we're going to hang things up, right? We're going to start things
Yeah, we'll
over.
start it over.
All right, so don't miss us. We'll start it up here in about 5 minutes, I think. And,
Yeah, subscribe if you haven't. You'll get the notifications. You know
Yep.
the deal.
You bet. All right, thanks, guys. Thanks, Chris. A lot of
Mhm.
fun.